Welcome to our show today. We're going to be looking into the future of service, and I'm talking about robots. We will be diving deep into a fascinating academic article called Brave New World Service Robots in the Frontline. And to help us understand this topic, we've got a leading expert on service robots and also the author of this article here.
It's great to be here.
So, first of all, for those of us who haven't quite seen a robot barista yet, could you give us a quick explanation of what exactly a service robot is?
So I think a good way to think about service robots is as autonomous assistants that are designed to interact and deliver service directly to people like us, customers. And these robots, they can be physical, like the robot baristas that you mentioned, but they can also be virtual, like those chatbots you see on websites.
Okay, so it's not just about the humanoid robots that we see in movies. It's like a much broader category.
Exactly. Yes. And the key is that they're designed to interact directly with us, with customers, not just perform tasks behind the scenes like in a factory.
Okay, so I'm starting to get the picture. But one of the big questions I think is, on everyone's mind is are these robots coming to take our jobs? Should I start polishing my resume right now?
Well, that's definitely a valid concern and something that I get asked a lot. But the relationship between robots and employees, I think, is a lot more complex than that. It's more about understanding what each is best at, how they can work together to create a better experience, a better service experience.
So where do robots shine? Where can they really provide the best service?
So I think where robots really excel is in consistency and scalability. They don't get tired. They don't make human errors. And they have access to, huge amounts of data instantly. So imagine a robot who remembers every single order you've ever made, greets you by name, and never forgets to offer you that, extra shot of espresso you always get.
Okay, but where do humans still have the edge?
I think about the situations where you need empathy or creativity or thinking on your feet. So think about like a therapist or a teacher or even a really skilled salesperson. You need to understand human emotion and be able to communicate in very subtle ways, things that robots just aren't quite there yet.
So it's not robots versus humans. It's more about finding the right balance.